All right, so there's this news circulating on the internet about Japan wants black man to move to Japan to impregnate Japanese woman, I'll say. One thing about the internet, man, you cannot believe everything you see on the internet. You gotta do your research, especially if you do like reaction videos or you do have a podcast. Man, you gotta do your research, man. So I got a video from a friend of mine, one of my boys sent it to me on IG. It's your girl Tasha K, man. Tasha K was talking, she was talking her talk, man. But let me go ahead and play the video first so you guys have an idea about what's going on. And I'll tell you what is actually happening, all right? This is the video here. Let me play it back, all right?
Black men! Japan needs you. Japan is calling specifically for black men. I know you are saying why, Tasha. They say they need babies, and black men tend to make a lot of them. After South Korea proposed last week $75,000 per baby that a family has, Japan is in desperate need. Okay, and they are calling all black men, specifically immigrants, to come and impregnate their women so that they can save their dying population. I don't understand because, black men were once and still is on the inner side of the line, which means their lives. I mean, what are you going to guarantee us if we send our men over there to help save you? Could you imagine? Think about this. After everything they put us through, everything, y'all trying to take these men out. Now you need them to repopulate the earth? The United States is responsible for what's going on over there in Japan. Why should we be held responsible? And get this, they ain't even paying no money to do it. They're just saying, please, black men, immigrants, please come have babies with our women. Here's the thing. We're going to need to run some tests because it could be from what happened years ago as to why their population is down. You know what I'm saying? That stuff's still in the soil. It's still in the air. You already know what I'm talking about. What's that white man name that thought it was a genius idea to create the biggest bullet in the world? Oppenheimer. Yeah, that's his name. So why is it that, y'all called him this, y'all called him that, you enslaved and you did this, and now you ain't calling for white men. You ain't calling for, you calling for to come save your community. And I'm going to go over there and I'm going to start me a negotiation firm over there in Asia and stuff. And I'm going to have black men come breed with them, but they're going to get benefits. They're going to get lifetime protection from any type of child support if they decide to leave and don't want to stay in these here countries. They're going to be set for life, which means anything that these kids bring, it is going to come back directly to the black family, which means if I send Sheck over there to breed, right? Let's just say hypothetically I sent him over there on a contract breeding, anything that these kids inherit is going to come back to us. The same way they do it with these, we used to be slaves on this land out here, and anything that we work, you know what I'm saying? They own and went back to their family. We gonna start sending it back to Africa, back to the black families. That's the type of contract I need if you need the sperm, because this one ain't dying. We gonna get our kickbacks.
Although Tasha K, like news that brings like a lot of smokes out there, a lot of, makes people talk. But Tasha K is funny as hell. I ain't gonna lie to you. She's fun. I don't watch her that much like that, but she's funny, naturally funny. Right? She's also a hard worker. But what she just said are not true. But not all of them are not true, right? So let me tell you what is true and what is not true. So starting about what is true, all right? Let me put up the article. Like I said, man, I did my research. I spent at least I say maybe over 30 minutes just looking for the article because I went on YouTube, right? When I went on YouTube, I was trying to find a video because I'm looking for the official, video from the government or Japan or someone like a journalist or like a news, a reliable source that will tell me, okay, Japan looking for black people, black men specifically to come to Japan to impregnate Japanese women Bro, I spent a lot of time on YouTube. I was seeing just like black guys celebrating. Man, I'm getting my ticket tomorrow. Bro, I'll see you in Japan. Yo, I saw a lot of videos like that. I was like, man, that's not enough, man. So after looking for videos, I was like, you know what? Let me go back to find some articles, maybe reliable sources online, you know, about the issue. So I came across this article. I'll put it down on the description. It looks pretty legit. On FP Letters trending. Looks very legit. I can check it out for yourself. But let me read a portion of you know, like I said, whatever she said, some of the things that she said are true, some of them are not true, right? Let me start with the ones that are true though. So Japan population shrink, right? Are shrinking, you know, they don't have a lot of people out there. They're looking for the new generation. They're trying to make the new generation. But let me just read it from the article, right? So the article says, I'm not reading the whole thing. I'm just reading a little portion of it, right? The part I think is more interesting based on the conversation, right? Let me start. Where should I go? As you guys can see here, let me see. All right. Let me start. This one is good. By 2050, the world population is expected to increase by 2 billion people. Wow. That's a lot, though. Sheesh. Man, that's a lot. Yeah. According to the United Nations. No, let me read again, man. I read like somebody like shit. That was like kindergarten reading. All right, let me do that again. By 2050, the world population is expected to increase by 2 billion people, according to the United Nations. But Japan's population is expected to shrink by at least 20 million. Meanwhile, the fertility rate in Japan has fallen to 1.4 children per woman, while 28% of the country is over 65 years old. This means that the country's population has been dropping by around 400,000 people a year. Bro, that's a lot. 28% of people are over 65. 65 or over. So they need workers, right? And those guys, 56 of it, they're not making babies. They ain't got time to be missing sleep at night. They aren't waking up. And if they're making babies, they're probably making them women under 50 menopause. They're not making babies. So, and the population dropping by 400 people a year. That's a lot, including death. You know, people are dying, things of the nature, or it's a lot. 400 people? 400,000 people a year. That's a lot. So Japan needs more people. But that was the part that was true, though. But let me talk about the part that was not true. Because a lot of people, I've seen a lot of YouTubers making videos about it. Unless I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, I'll come back and tell you guys I was wrong. But like I said, I did my research before even talking about this shit, right? So a lot of people are celebrating, oh, black people, yeah, oh man, they need us in Japan. Let's go slanging those shango sticks, make babies left and right. Shit, man. Yo, slow your roll, for real, for real. Here's the thing, man. Japan are not just looking for black people. Although they didn't mention black people. They say immigrants. But there's a part in the article that they do have a deal with Philippines and Indonesia to bring more people from Philippines and Indonesia. So they're not even targeting black people like that. I ain't gonna lie to you, I never been to Japan, but from as I was doing my research, I learned that there's a lot of racial profiling in Japan, though, especially if you're black. Japan people, Japanese women, from what I heard, they fuck with niggas. They love them dicks, that black dick. They love it. They love black dicks a lot. But in general, at Japan as a culture, you know, the government thinks so, you know, just the people control the country. They don't really fuck with black people like that. They don't. There's not enough black people in Japan. But, you know, there are people black people in Japan, they feel more secure in Japan than in America. I agree, but it doesn't mean they're now racial profiling. They don't get racial profiling, or, you know, Japanese people are not racist. They still are, maybe low-key racist, right? But, so going back to the topic, they're just not looking for black people. And they didn't say they want black people to come impregnate the woman. They just say, hey, we need more people because we need workers, all right? And we need people to, people can bring their families. If you read the article is super long though, but if you read the article says that they also need people bring their families, but they're not dumb, they're smart. They know that, okay, if we bring people in the country, obviously these people, they're gonna find ways to have sex, and having sex, you know, you eat 50% of the chance, you know, or the chances you gotta make a baby. So they didn't say we need babies. They just say we need to grow our population, and directly saying that, okay, we need babies, but they didn't say they need black people. So I see a lot of people just talking about, yeah, they need black people. No, they didn't say they said they need immigrants. So you can be black, you can be, you know, Asian, you can be Latino, you can be white. They need everybody. That's what they need. They need more. They're looking for workers because they're saying that people are working overtime like a motherfucker. People are getting 5, 7, 8 jobs. You know, you don't even have time to, like, that people they don't even go home no more. They can't even rent. They don't need to rent a house because they jump from job to job to jobs. Like, it's like shit. But I just wanted to cover that part because, man, it's like, yo, people, you know, hey, man, here's the thing though. Here's the thing. There's always gonna be something out there for everybody, man. So there's always, it doesn't matter where you are, man. I seen a lot of black people in America complaining about, oh, women are like that, women like that. Man, I get it. In general, yeah, things are getting tough in the dating scene. But honestly, if you're a man, you got your shit together, you're going to attract a good woman. I ain't gonna lie to you. Yo, if you ain't shit together, you're shitty person, man. Your relationship is reflective. You attract who you are, regardless how many bodies those. I mean, body's not bad, but I'm saying, but regardless how many those masculine women are out there, but if you're a man who has his shit together, you're masculine, you're on your, you know, your I would say your purpose, bro. I guarantee you're gonna find a good woman who's gonna respect you, who gonna suck you good, you know, who gonna love you good, you know what I'm saying? Like, who gonna treat you well, who gonna cook for you, man, who gonna give you that threesome that you've been dreaming of. But anyways, pause. But yeah, you gonna find something. I ain't gonna lie, you gonna find something. So I mean, that's what I gotta say about it, man. Got you next time. Peace out, man.